All right, folks. Cam Hawkins here from Trading Nut. We've got Paul Weidner on the show here. He's a past guest of the show. Welcome to the Trading Nut, the first ever TradingView Replay challenge here on Trading Nut, Paul. So how are things with you?
Good, Cam. Thanks for having me. How's it going?
Good. Well, look, guys, this is something a bit different from what I've done before. In fact, it's completely new. I'm going to go through quickly and show you how it works, so you got an idea before we dive into it. But long story short, I'm going to get Paul to go through and do a back test on a whole bunch of. Well, we're going to do 10 different scenarios, and we're going to score them. We're going to see if how he fares in the markets in a TradingView replay mode. So what that means is, that means we're going to, really be putting them to the test. Now, first of all, I want to make sure that you guys can hear what we're doing here. So can somebody in the chat just let me know that you can hear this, you can see us, and that sort of thing. So yeah, let's see if we can get some reaction in the chat so we know that everyone can hear what's going on. So this is probably going to be a couple of second delay. Whilst we're doing that, I'm going to get the I'm going to get my screen up, and Paul, you're going to grab access to that as well. So let me just share this, and we should see that come through. So if you want to request access to my mouse, Paul, then what we're going to do in a second is I'm going to get you to go through these charts that we can see up the top there. Yep, all good, brilliant. They can hear us, so that's fantastic. So who we got here? So Chart Khan, brilliant, loves the show, superb. Okay, let's go. All right, there's a whole bunch of people joining as well. So look, let's we'll go through the instructions first, and then hopefully by the time we get to it, we'll be underway. So I've just approved your thing. Do you just want to move the mouse around just to see if it works for you? I think you've got to click and then move it. Yep, there you go. You got it. Okay, cool. Yep. All right, let me go through this prezzo, and then we'll show them how that's going to work, and then we'll go jump in some charts and see you break them down, and we'll get a score. So these are the charts up there, guys. What I do need, and we can do this in the future, is I need the guys over there on YouTube to flick me an Instagram DM with a chart and a time. And there are certain charts that Paul trades, so we're not going to make him try and trade some other charts. But I need the date in the past that we're going to get him to test. And with TradingView replay mode, you can only go so far back before you can't scale up and down timeframes. So in this case, it was June 2017, I think. So anyway, let's get into this. This is how it works. So it's the TradingView. So there's two challenges today, okay? So the first challenge is the trading challenge. The second one is the bar by bar challenge. Let me put this in present mode. It's probably going to be easier. Trading challenge, and then bar by bar challenge. Okay, so Paul, I haven't really talked to you about this one, so this is a bit of a surprise. And look, I mean, it's a bit of fun, the second one. There's not so much to it, but we'll go through the rules here anyway. So this is how it's going to work. The trading challenge, we've got a TradingView account running replay mode set to 5 markets. In fact, I've decided that we're going to do 10. I was unsure as to how many we're going to do. So we've got 10 markets, and they're all starting at different times. The audience is going to determine the markets and the starting dates beforehand. Now, look, that didn't happen. This was sort of a bit of a last minute thing. I don't think you guys really understood how to do it. Nobody sent me any markets or dates beforehand, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to be ranking Paul up against other traders out there. And what we're going to find is that, we can't have every single trader winning and Cam rigging it so that everyone gets 100% of their trades right. So this is completely, this is a complete challenge for Paul. He's got no idea what dates I've picked. But guys, in the future, please do send me some dates and times, okay? Sorry, dates and markets, because it's going to really make this thing fly. So Paul can skip forward in time to find his entry setup, okay? So when he starts off in replay mode, he can skip forward and find where he's going to enter the market. So he doesn't necessarily need to do that exact date, but look, Paul, if you're going to do 5 months time when you had a trade, then we'll have to put a stop to that. It's got to it's got to be something fairly close. So yeah, traders can mark up their charts to find their trade, and then you can cancel the trade setup anytime before your entry triggers. So what this means is if there's a sign that the trade's not going to work in your favor, or you're not going to take that entry, then you just say, okay, I've cancelled it. At which point we just keep going through the bars until you find another setup. Okay, does that make sense?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, we skip forward in time to see if the trade won or lost. So you'll need to use the long and short trade things on there so that we can see did it trigger, because it only gives us the bar by bar. And then when it did trigger, did it trigger the stop loss or did it trigger the take profit? And we can go from there. And look, I mean, if you do exit trades partially, then we can accommodate that as well. So if you want to say, okay, I've seen something on the chart, I'd probably get out here, then we can go, okay, well, let's just accept that and we'll adjust your profit target to match. At the end, rankings are based on overall R gained. If you don't know what R is, check it out. Basically, it's risk to reward. You can get a number like a 5 or a 10 or a 1 if it's 1R to 1 reward, 1 risk to 1 reward. Over the 10 trade challenge, I've got 5 there, but that's how it's going to work, folks. We're just about to start, so I think we've got a bunch more people joining right now, so which is great. The bar by bar challenge is the other challenge that we're going to do. So this is a bit of fun, really. I mean, this is really just showing if somebody, okay, either they're going to trade bar by bar, or they're going to they're just going to have seen so many charts that they can sort of work out what the next bar is going to be. And so what this is it's really going by each bar, and the trader needs to pick, is it bullish or is it bearish? Okay, so you can choose either 1 hour chart or a 30-minute chart. I'm going to pick one random market and a point in time. So we'll just zip back and pick one. And then you can, skip forward. And traders need to skip forward and then guess the color of the next bar over the next 20 bars. Okay, so you're going to say it's bull, bear, whatever, and we're going to record that score. Dojis are ignored, and I'll decide whether or not it's a doji or not. Okay, so if you go, oh, it's a bull and it's really a doji, I will, unfortunately, if it's a doji, I will actually have to discount your correct answer if you say it's bull and it's a doji. Okay, so does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. We're tough here. We're tough here on Trading Nut. Okay, so let's get out of this mode here. Right. Paul.
Yep.
The challenge is about to begin. Now I'm going to jump into this chart here. They're all set to daily. So you can go down to 30-minute. Don't go any lower than 30-minute because it will kick you out to the current time, and we'll have to go back and start on another chart. Okay.
Oh, so I can actually flip from like
you can go
daily to 30?
You can go from daily to 30, but don't go any lower than 30. And if you need to add another time frame in, by all means, chuck one in there.
Okay. I need to take control again then, right?
Or you should have control already.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, right. So you're on GJ, and this is June in 2019.
Okay.
And by all means, share whatever you can for the guys so that they can get a feel for, like, learn a thing or two about how you're reading the markets.
Okay. And then am I pressing these buttons or are you pressing them?
I'll press those buttons just to go forward. Yeah, I'll press them.
I'll get my zones all set.
If you're confident in doing this, if you've done this before, then you can press the buttons if you want. I'm pretty new to TradingView, so I might press the wrong one.
Yeah, I don't remember which one does which, but
we'll work it out. We'll work it out.
So it looks like it's pretty bearish, so I'm going to try and see if I can find some resistance. There we go. So where do I make these thinner? Here we go.
That's the one.
Yep, that'll work. So I'm just marking up support and resistances with possible targets on the higher time frame.
Let's have a look at seeing anyone's put anything interesting in the comments here. How can I apply to be on the challenge? Jasil Thomas. Well, look, I mean, look, if you want to be on the challenge, mate, just come on just hit me up. We'll get you on the Trading Nut podcast, and then you can come on the challenge. So yeah, send me a DM on Instagram is probably the best way to do it. Just mention yourself, Jasil. Screen is blurred. If the screen's blurred, you need to look at the little cog in the corner, and you should be able to increase the bit rate from whatever it is. It's probably set to auto.
Mate, if you want to skip forward, I kind of got my levels planned out.
Okay, cool. All right. So where's your so what I need you to do is draw up your trade on there. So like use the bull and the bear thing. So let me grab the mouse here, this thing here.
Yep.
And draw up your entry, your stop loss, and your take profit, and we can go. Or do you want to skip forward? Do you want to skip forward to?
Yeah,
okay,
forward first.
Okay. So let's just so play. So that's play gets you, and then you pause it. So that's the next bar. Next bar, pause. And so, do you want to do that until you get to the point where you're happy to enter a trade? Okay, go for it. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Play? That one there. Yeah. And then play and pause. So when you get to a point you're happy with, just hit pause. And if you need it to speed up a little bit, there's that little speed toggle there if you think it's going to be a while away.
Yeah, I just want to let it, because I'm assuming that was Sunday open.
That would have been, actually, I don't know what day it was, but it was a big gap there, so it probably was, yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to wait and let it get some fresh zones to work off of.
Okay, yeah, the forward button will get you forward one bar at a time. So if you wanted to click that, I mean, I think the plays, yeah. So if you click that, it'll get you forward one bar at a time.
It's perfect. All right, so. Oops.
Do you want me to undo that because you lost all your zones?
Nope, no, I want out because those zones were based off of this stuff. This is all.
Yeah.
All new. I didn't know it was going to gap like that. So 4 hour bearish. All right, so.
Morning, Aaron. It is very early in the morning for me. Kids have just gone to school. So those that have just joined us, we started the TradingView Replay Challenge here with Paul. So basically, he's going through marking up in replay mode an entry. We've got 10 pairs to go through. This is the first pair, and this is where he's looking to enter. So let me know when you're ready, Paul, and I'll ask you a couple of questions. Okay, somebody's asking, mate, Mayank is asking, what's the overall strategy he's trading with, like supply and demand or support and resistance with something else. So there's actually quite a good video that's on the Trading Nut channel where Paul walks through his approach to trading. So if you want to go back and check that out, after this, you're going to find out exactly how he does it. But really, it's from what I remember, it's based on using, I suppose it's supply and demand with candle by candle, really, is what I'd probably define it as, which is just go and look at the video. It's probably easier.
Yeah, it's so a 4-hour bias in terms of direction. So 4 hours bearish, I'm looking for resistance to sell. And then once we get resistance and lower lows, lower highs, then I take an entry. So now I was waiting for a bearish hourly on that. So I got that. And we'll see if this 30 minutes respected and we can come back to the low here. That would be the idea.
Okay. So it's we're looking at it's 1-to-1, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much 1-to-1. And so that's where it's closed there. So you're hoping for it to break through that low there and come all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, because looking at the hourly, looks pretty clean down.
Okay, cool. All right. Do you want to go forward one by one and just see if we enter, see if we hit the stop or hit the profit?
Yep. Yeah. So it's got to break the low of that bearish candle.
Okay, cool. All right, let's have a look. Let me grab it and we'll go forward one by one. Breaks the low. You're in profit.
Yep.
Comes back. Breaks that again. What are you thinking now? Stay in?
I want to move my stop loss for sure.
Okay, stop to break even?
Yes, definitely to break even.
Okay. We won't move it, but let's just say it's at break even. Well, actually, we will move it. You can't make it break even, but let's say it's break even.
Risk-free.
Risk-free at this point. So still staying.
Are we able to exit early or?
Yeah, you could exit early. You can exit early if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
You'll take that. So 0.5R, really, we're talking here.
Yeah, I would have took it on the bearish one, but I wasn't sure if we could do that, but that's fine. That works.
Let's have a look at and see what happens. And then you would have got so you wouldn't have made a take profit, but you would have got break even if you'd kept it in.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, because it went bullish on me. And that just means there's less probability of it continuing down because it stopped making those lower lows and lower highs and started to make a higher low and a higher high.
Yeah.
So that's a good indication for me to get on out of there.
Cool. Okay, brilliant. That's perfect. Love it. Okay, so next chart. Here you go, AJ.
All right.
Okay, more people joining. So probably joining late. So guys, good because you've got another 9 charts that Paul's going to go through. We're doing the TradingView Replay Challenge where Paul Weidner is here going through, and we're checking. We're testing him on TradingView Replay mode and seeing how good he is, how good his trading is. He's basically going through and picking trades at random times in the past that I've chosen. Guys, in the future, if you can choose them, that would be fantastic. Just DM me before the show and I'll set up these charts. So he hasn't seen any of these starting times, like literally until we open that tab. After this, we've got the bar by bar challenge where Paul's going to go bar by bar and work out and just have a guess. And look, this is a bit of fun. He's going to have a guess. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? Or is it a doji? And if it's a doji, he doesn't get a choice. We just bypass that bar. Or do we bypass it? Maybe we shouldn't bypass it. Maybe if you get it right, because maybe we do it that way. If you get it right, you get it right. If you get it wrong, it's just a doji. Because it's going to be hard enough as it is. I don't know. It's going to be hard enough. It's like giving a penalty against your own team. I did that twice the other week playing football. I had to ref because I had bad back and a broken rib, and I gave our team a penalty in the first 3 minutes. This was my team, and they complained about it. I'm like, I've just given you a penalty, guys. You're in my team. Anyway, sorry, I digress. What do we got here? 30-minute chart.
Yep, 30-minute right now.
We're bullish.
Yeah, I'm looking for a support to be created. Or a close above this top area, and then we're clean traffic up to here. So if I can catch, I don't know, 50, 75% of this move up, that'll be great. If it can fall and form support here, that's ideal. But if it starts to make heavy support in this area, also not against that either. So those are the 3 levels based on the hourly, what I'm looking at. And we'll just see what happens.
Well, actually, yeah, okay, so you're going to wait until you get something. Okay, cool. Go. You guys watching, if you are watching and you've on a computer or even a phone, please grab the link and share it on your trading chat room. Share a link to this. Let other people come and see. That would be fantastic. If you could share a link, it would be brilliant. If you're in a Telegram group, I actually tried to post it in my Telegram group just before this went live, literally just before, and struggled because for some reason my Telegram didn't open. But guys, if you are in the Trading Nut Telegram group, then post it there. If you are, please, if you are in another group, post it there. Or if you've got some other way to get it out there, just share this link to this YouTube live, because I think, like, guys, there's knowledge in here that you're going to pick up and other traders can pick up as well from what Paul's doing. So
I think we're glitched out because it's telling me what happened on the hourly and the 30-minute. I want to enter above here if we get above here, and then the hourly tells me that doesn't happen.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, so the hourly is already the second part of the 30 minutes. Okay, so cool. No, that's all right. So you that makes sense. So you haven't so carry on then.
There we go. All right. I got to find a deeper support.
Okay, so you're waiting for it to break that, and then you were gonna take an entry, but it didn't come. It never got there. It just went straight down. Yeah.
Yep. So the idea was we broke through support. We came back and we created resistance because bearish means resistance, technically. So the ideal was, if this is resistance, we should stay underneath it and price should come down, which it did. But if we get above it, this move down is a fake out. We actually created support and we should push back up to the top of the range.
Yep.
But never got above, so no entry.
Okay, cool.
Right. Let me see what the 4 hours doing. Maybe sells is where. Oh yeah, it was bearish. Okay. Good to know.
It's weird. These numbers just keep jumping up and jumping down. It's weird. It's like in chunks. So what are we waiting for here now, Paul?
I think I'm gonna wait for resistance. I kind of like those buys from the bottom down there right at support, but that's our hourly close. Kind of weak. 30-minute. Yeah, I think if we can get above that bearish candle, then we're gonna push back up. Maybe to here, maybe we'll close it a little sooner. But ideally, if that's resistance, we should come down. We'll keep stop underneath it.
Okay. Is this our trade?
We'll see. Go ahead.
Okay. Go for it. Let's have a look. Okay. It looks like it probably stopped you out.
And then it broke the high.
Did it go low first?
Yeah, it went down and then up.
Yeah. So it came. Okay. So it hasn't stopped you out. It's gone down. It's gone up.
So the stop loss would be on that wick then, as it broke.
Yeah. Okay. So would you move your stop now?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, as it broke, I would have set it on this candle since it went lower. So just right there. Yep.
Okay.
And then see if we continue up or. Ooh.
Just say stop if you see anything that would make you change. Just say stop.
Okay. I don't like that, but let's keep it going. And can I bring the stop loss up?
Yep. Right. Now?
Yep.
Up to where? Yeah, go for it.
Under the newly support, hopefully.
Okay, cool. So you've reduced your risk.
Yep.
Whoops.
Yep, you got to click it again and it steals it back. All right,
we're out. You're out. Yeah, okay. Didn't work. All right, so so that would be minus 0.5. 0.5 R, correct? That'd be right, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I'll go back and have a look at this video anyway and see what these exact scores are. So we've got it to the point. Okay, cool. So next chart is EJ.
Ooh.
Oh, you can get rid of those things. I don't.
He's drawing.
Yeah, that was me from probably a couple of years ago.
Oh boy.
Early 2019. What do we got here, folks? Looks like a channel. Looks like a channel. Hope I get bullish. This is James Gonzalez. Let's go Paul waiting for Asian session. Cool. Okay, right. So we're on EJ here, and this is the third chart. So we're currently basically at break even on this. 0.5 profit, 0.5 loss. We'll get the detail in the wrap up afterwards. Now there is going to be a leaderboard here, guys. So it's going to be, this is the first, right? This is the first TradingView Replay challenge. In the future, I'm going to have more traders on here doing the same thing. It's quite surprising how many of these guys were keen to do this. So I'm really looking forward to doing these in the future. We're going to probably get a couple of people on challenging each other. Maybe, I don't even know if that's even valid now. I mean, it's probably
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool because I think you could talk whilst the other person's marking it up with your view on what's going on, and they can just mark up their chart, and you can go, okay, well, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that, and it might be markets you don't trade. So you might be seeing things completely differently, or seeing that what you do just doesn't work in these markets. So it could be quite fun. And I think there's a bit of that competitive nature as well, seeing how one trader fares against another. I actually, and this is coming up in a show in the future, had a guy on, he's a couple of weeks away on Trading Nut, and this was after I decided to do these, and we did a video which will be released later. So we did 2 videos. This will be the second, and he just absolutely nailed it on one of these back tests. It was ridiculous to the pip. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, where are we at here, Paul?
I believe we are in New York session, and then there was some EUR news, it looked like.
Yep.
It told me, the 4 hour told me what happened, so I just let it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to cheat.
Okay, right.
Could have just been like, oh, let's put a magical buy stop here.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't looking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like it to fall back down and create support and then take it back up. Looks like it's going to do that from here. Yeah, because I was trying to target this here, but the news did that without me. Where else we going? Oh, okay, there's still more to come.
So guys, this is quite interesting. I mean, from a back testing point of view, if you're doing back testing and you're, not taking this amount of time to pick your trade entry, and I sort of look back to myself in the past when I've been doing it, and I'm literally like ding, 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 ding through the candles, and my analysis is like minimal, then you're probably doing it wrong.
All right. So with this candle's closed then, right?
I think, yeah, when it plays it forward, it's closed. Yeah.
Okay.
I think sometimes we're going to get, so actually, no, so maybe it's jumping forward so that's that's the end of the hour. So if you're at the first 30 minutes, it's obviously going to show you the full hour. Yeah, which is a bit of a pain. What else we got here? Get Uncle Ted and Roger Banks on versus Sean Lee. Sean Lee's never come back to me. I think I've asked him before to come on the show. He's never come back to me. I don't even know. I can't even really remember who he is, but
all right. I think I like this one. I think I want to flip to the hourly, but I don't want to know the answer. But I'd like to know.
Yeah, don't flip to the hourly. So what do you want to see on the hourly?
I want to see if this is the hourly close, because then if it did, it closed doji, and then I don't want it.
Okay, well, just hover over it. Hover over that candle, and it'll tell us. So that's the 11:30 candle. So closing on the hourly.
Okay.
Yeah. So that candle was the 11:30. So that was the. Is it the 11:30 or is it the?
Yeah. So that would be.
The 11:30 candle. Yeah. So then it closed doji.
Okay.
So just go to the hourly quickly just to double check that, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, close like that. Yeah. Okay. So it's bearish.
Look, Liam's comedian. Every trade on Trading Nut has 90% accuracy. It's pretty normal now. Well, this is going to tell us. This is going to tell us if it does or doesn't. And I don't think Paul had any claims of being 90% accurate.
No. Yeah, I think this is just too late in New York session now. All right, it's super late in the session, but I'll get my EJ. Is it EJ? Yeah, I'll take my EJ trade. So I'm going to say we formed support. We got higher highs, higher lows, rejection from support. Ideally push back up to resistance, but it's kind of midday, I believe. If this is this on your time or my time?
This is
probably your time.
It's I wouldn't trust the time too much because it's probably
yeah, 13 is probably not 13 for me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll roll with this.
Okay, cool. Let me grab it and let's go forward.
Nope.
So did that? So you would have entered at the close of that candle, yeah, and it would have gone straight.
I was entering at the close, expecting the wick fill.
Okay.
And push up.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that's down 1R.
And then gold, right?
Gold, yep. Now I'm now conscious that I vaguely remember you saying you had a call at another live stream you're doing at 9:30, is it? Or sorry, in 25 minutes? Is that still right?
Already Nope, I have an hour and a half.
Ah, cool. Okay, brilliant. All right. So let's carry on. So this is gold. So delete those lines.
Yep.
Yeah, it was something I would have done on there ages ago. Uh-oh. Have we... Is that current date? Oh, no, that's not current date. Yeah, that's 2018. I think that's the price line there, which is just happens to be at the same time.
Oh, this is so low.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that. I was like... Okay, here we go. Now, somebody saying, Rick's saying, need to do it on soft Forex, where you can move the candlesticks per tick. This way is a bit complicated with the way you can only see closed candles. Yeah, I know it is, Rick. And look, I thought about it, and the reality is most people are using TradingView these days, and so giving them soft Forex to try and use is going to confuse and be a real pain for a lot of the guys. A, they might not get the indicators they need. B, they might not be familiar with using MetaTrader. And then so there's a whole lot of other things that become real sort of such a pain. But on the plus side, yeah, you can go back further in time and get more data, and you can go down to lower time frames. So here we're only going to be able to go down to 30 minutes unless we're doing we've got a scalper on and we'll go do a 5-minute thing. But then we're probably going to have the only 3 months that we can go back, or 3 or 4 months that we can go back in time. So yeah, that was considered. But I just think there's so many other guys out there that understand TradingView, and if they don't, they can easily understand it by spending a bit of time and learning it. Whereas soft Forex, you got to buy it and all that. So it's a whole bunch of reasons we didn't do that, and we're done TradingView. Okay, so Paul, where are we at now?
I don't know where we are time-wise. We're on at 30, but
yeah,
I'm gonna just assume this is near a session, hopefully, and there will be some volume to push price up. If not, then
there is a session. There's a session indicator that we can put on there if you want.
Yeah, if we could know when, so I can know when New York session is.
Let me have a look. Let me grab the mouse for a second. Yep. Sessions on chart.
That should work.
Do you know which sessions we're talking about? It doesn't tell us what sessions they are.
If you click on the, do I have the mouse? Yeah.
Yep. Style. Okay.
So I just want to see a New York session.
Okay. There we go.
Which was over there.
Okay, so you're probably in.
Gonna fast forward to the next New York session.
Yeah.
Man, trade looks like it would have played out a little bit, but I wonder if that's Asian. So it's 8. So next one. There we go.
What else have we got here? So I've got a question here. The only tool that you use normally is Fibonacci. What I see in the live. So do you think this one is just the normal tool to get a better prediction, or is it much better to combine with Bollinger? It's quite a detailed question there, James. I don't know the answer, mate. I think the answer is to backtest it. And like Bollinger Bands, I threw those things away years ago. Though, in fact, they were the first thing I ever used.
Yeah, I think I used both of them in the very, very beginning.
Fibonacci I use now, like literally every day, and I find it very useful. But it's just a case of playing with what works for you on it.
Yep. All right. So we break this guy here, and I like it up to here.
Okay, just give us the word.
Stop loss should respect that candle if it's going to move nicely. So,
okay,
righty.
Here we go. Let's see if we
resistance.
Get you in here.
See if we get in.
We're in.
Yep, we are in.
Tell me. Still in?
Yeah, we're still above. Nope, now we're out.
Now we're out.
Yep.
Okay. It's tough. It's tough. This challenge is tough. Right. Let's move on. GJ again.
It's a little, it's different, but it's fun. It's
yeah.
I've never done it like this, but it's fun.
Because how often do you do back testing in replay mode at all, or
no,
much? Do you do much back testing at all?
Yeah, I back test on the soft Forex, but not
just after I said we're not doing soft Forex.
Yeah, that's the only one I use.
Who was it?
I'll look at like what it did during my session.
Yeah.
But other than those little shaded regions, I don't pay attention to any of those candles.
Old Rick's going to be like going, yes, I told you. Get soft Forex on. I have got soft Forex, so maybe if we get you back on, Paul, we can do soft Forex. But the problem, is there a problem with that? Can you do multiple pairs? I suppose you can set it up. It's just a bit of a pain.
Yeah, you'd have to open it multiple times, I think.
Yeah, that's the problem, yeah.
Yeah. So bias is bullish as of now, but we are coming into resistance, which doesn't look great. Where is our replay thing?
Oh. Where is it?
Oh, this is gold live. Or GJ live.
Maybe I didn't do it on that one. Okay. Do you want to turn around? Just turn around. Yeah, just turn around. Just turn around so we can
step away for a second.
Yeah. So you can't see the screen. Okay, we'll go into replay mode and pick a time. Oh, what the hell? I can't even see anything here. All right, just go there. Oh, that's too far back. All right, we need to be at least, okay. Reset this chart. Okay, we're all good, Paul. Paul, are you there? Paul, we got your chart back. Where are you gone, mate? He's done a runner.
Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Okay, so we're April 2019.
Okay.
So yeah, Rick reckons we can do multiple pairs and multiple time frames.
Yep. Yeah, you can do
on soft Forex. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Next time I'll I'll probably have to prepare a bit more. Now, the other issue I've got is I just got a whole new machine, and all my soft Forex stuff is on the old machine, the data. So I need to download all this data, and just haven't bothered doing it yet. I've done one pair, and that's it. So this is a lot easier for me. Sorry, guys.
No,
it works. And I think like other people are gonna, if there's a common theme that soft Forex is the way to go, then hey, we'll make it happen. It's gonna be easier for people. But I don't see you struggling here.
It's just different. That's all.
Yeah,
it'll be fine. Yeah, so this is just coming into a little bit of a mess. I should probably get some New York session start.
The other thing is I wouldn't be able to call it the TradingView Replay Challenge. Soft Forex backtesting challenge. Hasn't got the same tone. Hasn't got the same ring to it.
It flows. Where's 8? Oh, it's right in here. Yeah, the indicator's not on here, so that's fine. And no, it's 8. 8 or 8:30 is when it starts. So 4 hour. Yeah, heavy resistance and support.
What do we got here in the chat?
What happened? Oh, I think I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, you're back to...
I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, I think so. Where are you now? Yeah. Oh, actually, maybe you just... No, maybe you just... Hang on, let me grab them.
Real time.
Maybe grab the... Oh, no, you're back to current date. July 20. Okay.
You could just do 8. Skip this one and then skip one of the last ones. Just do 8.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I can't see that because my Zoom controls are in the way. Because even if I did, so I should be able to get a rating out of the number of pairs, and I suppose it doesn't matter from the R point of view. Average R per trade. Yeah, I could do average R per trade.
So it's based on R to R then too?
I'm just going to do R. Like, I think that probably is the most sort of generic way to do it, because some people are going to be scalping, and some people are going to be swing trading, and
I'd say swing traders are going to kick the scalpers' butts.
Yeah, so exactly. So I think, and then maybe we just sort of say, look, this person's a swing trader, this person's a day trader, or whatever. But even then, like, scalpers could get if they've got if they're swinging during the day, they could get some decent R. They might get 1 to 10 R or something like that. Whereas swing traders might get, a 700 pip move, but their R is only, 3 to 1. Here we go. Liam saying challenge is pretty hard. If you have to take trades based on this time and it doesn't line up with your system, then you're gonna lose. Yeah. Look, it's that's why Paul can skip forward in the chart and see, you can basically sort of see the setup forming. So it's still difficult because you've got no context of the current time. This is sometime in the past. So there might be fundamental news. I mean, I've had a couple of traders come back saying that, because of, coronavirus and stuff, they probably, things that happen in the past that they're not aware of, they may not, fundamental stuff, they wouldn't feel confident doing this. So that's a valid point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what time this is right here, 2030. I have no idea. But
So
if we go up, I think we'll go up.
Probably end of New York, I'd say, coming into the start of the day. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so it's got to break the high of that bearish candle, yeah?
Yep, the top wick. All right, so yeah, it's
done?
Nope, it's just moved.
Okay. Would you change anything, or are you still waiting?
Yeah, I would get rid of it. There's no trade right there. That's too far away. It's got to come back to that area then.
Yeah. There you go. That would have not had you in. It would have just missed your entry.
It's always the most recent candle, so the previous one.
Oh, the previous one. Okay, yeah.
Yep. So this looks like a possible London session.
Okay.
I don't know if there's news, so that would. There was news. I wouldn't enter.
There was no news, so the news would have been underneath in the little dot.
Oh, okay. So this.
Yeah, that's news.
Gotcha. All right, now we'll put it back. So if we get above that bearish one, I think we'll keep going up.
That's clever.
Because if that's resistance, we should respect that high and come down. And then I'm just going to set it to 40. If it hits it, cool. Otherwise, I'll probably secure at 20 if we get that high. So if you want to take over.
Okay.
See if we can get a winner.
Well, straight into profit, but then it stopped you out.
That was the news right there then, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next one.
What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 6, right?
This is number 6.
Okay. So every dot is news?
Every dot down the bottom is news, yeah.
Okay. Four-hour. Pretty bullish.
Oh, dear. Sorry, just looking at. Okay. All sorts of characters on YouTube. It's interesting.
Yeah, I know. You're telling me.
Some guy spamming the channel, and then he's calling everyone a hater. It's like, mate, you're spamming the channel. That's why they're hating on you.
So is this news here again on this one?
Yeah, that's news there. Yeah.
Okay. Freaking news.
Here's somebody saying, AJ sell it, touched 5 times at resistance. Okay, interesting analysis. It went down, so you're right. Yeah, IFR trading, you're right.
That would need to be in Asian session. Probably coming close to that. All right. don't know what the hourly looks like, but based on the 30-minute, if this is Asian session, and we get above here, see if we continue up.
Okay.
And if it gets above here, or yeah, if it gets above here, then just it'll be break even. Let's see if that's support and takes us up with a higher high and a higher low.
Okay, so you're 430. Okay, so that's right. Let's do it.
All right, nope. That was taken off right away when it broke the low.
Okay, right. So you would have been out at the low. Okay,
Yep.
so no,
yeah, if
no
it doesn't
trade.
do it on that candle. Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So should we delete that? And do you want to carry on this chart? See if we can find another one.
Yeah, I think we'll get another one. Oh, perfect. And then we'll see if we can anticipate resistance breaking. If we get above.
Okay, someone wants to know the current tally. So we're doing it on. So this is a Medicat. Oh God, I can't even say it. Medicat 61003. Must have been running out of usernames. Wants to know how many wins, how many losses so far. So we've had, just from that, we've had 1, 2, 3. We've had 4 losses and 1 win. It's been difficult. And we're doing it on an R basis. So it's currently down 3.3 R. We're down 3 R.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay,
yep,
cool.
Let's
go through. Let's do it. Tell me when to stop, and I'll stop.
No stop. Yeah. No, once it came down, no. So now it's same entry. You're just going to be on the top of this guy here.
Okay, right. Sorry, you would have moved that. Okay, right. So too quick.
Yeah. So if it doesn't break that high and it goes low, then it's just gone.
Okay.
Yep.
Same stop. Same stop.
Nope. No. Candle.
Okay.
If it breaks the high and the low, then I don't want to be in it regardless. But if we break up, then I think we'll go up.
Okay. So we've broken it now. So you're definitely in the trade.
Yep.
And
out of the trade.
Yep. It's hard. It's difficult.
Because is this in a session right now for AJ? Because it would need to be like Asian session.
So it's in the New York session.
Oh yeah. Oh
well. And we got 1, 2, 3 more to go. Is that right?
I think we got 2 more because we're skipping 1. Because we're gonna do 8, right?
Yeah. Yep. 7, 8. Yeah, 2 more. Okay. So we're in May 2018.
And gold. Okay.
I can see it now. You're going to be like, damn it, I'm back on the TradingView replay mode straight after this. I'm going to revenge my losing streak here, and you'll probably just get 5 epic winners afterwards in a row. But look, this is one of these things where with the challenge mode, trader versus trader, we can get you back on up against somebody else. And maybe you've had a bit more practice on the TradingView. And which I think, I struggled on it the other day with somebody who also hadn't used it. And I was just struggling to draw things on it. It was weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's different, but
it was a build that bot with Ant FX, who was on the show just last week.
Yeah.
And we've got your build that bot coming up as well, so I'll be interested to see how that pans out. I haven't built it yet. We've done the recording, so guys, that's coming up on Trading Nuts.
I'm gonna put a buy stop up there. Yeah. So I'll put a buy stop there, and then just keep stop loss there. See if we can. Yeah. See if we can squeeze some pips out of there.
Okay, cool. Right.
That'll be fine.
Let's move forward.
Because if we break out, I think we should move good.
Okay, so we're in the trade now. Ooh, we'll give that to you.
It'll probably hit it.
This gone. It's gone.
Stayed in the range. Yep. Oh well.
This is not your day.
No, it's all. I mean, it's all good. My feelings won't be hurt.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. EJ.
1 hour.
We are in October, November 2019.
Okay. November.
Okay, so it looks like IFR trading is a rejection trader. 5 bottom rejections.
Oh, is that what that was?
This is what this. There's one of the guys in the chat is just he obviously looks at the wicks, looks at the rejection, and goes, you know, that's where we're going.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
So we'll see if resistance means resistance. So once it breaks that previous 30-minute low, then it enters stop loss on the previous, or on the one previous though. So the one we're breaking the low of.
Okay. So
yeah,
no trade.
No trade.
Okay.
Nope.
Skip forward. Let's have a look. See what you got. So you can find another one.
Right.
So we've got the bar by bar challenge after this, which is it's going to be pretty quick compared to what we're doing now. We're going to go 20 bars, random market, and just see what Paul, if he can pick a bar. So it can be sort of 50-50, but it can also be some skill in there as well. Right. Is this it?
Yep. If we break that one, I don't know. Normally I would put it on like the wick created, but previous candle's fine.
Okay. So we're in. Oh my word!
Yeah, holy
it's stopped out by the pip. It would have been stopped out anyway. Okay. Right. So that's our 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you've done 8, mate.
That's all good.
That's like it's not gone well. Let's be honest. So for those tuned in late, we had a 0.5R at the start, a 0.5R minus, and then we had 1, 2, then we had 6 1Rs. That said, you know, 2 good trades, and looking at your sort of risk to reward ratio, a few good trades could bring those back. Now, let's do a bar by bar on this next one here, which I've got loaded up, and so we're just gonna. What do you want? Do you want 30-minute or 1 hour?
30.
Okay, 30-minute chart. And we're going to do bar by bar. So I'm going to, let me just make a note of it here. So I'm going to press forward. You're going to, before I do that, you're going to tell me what the next bar is. Now, it's probably the start of a day here. So let's possibly, oh no, it's 9:30, 10. Let's just go forward a couple of bars.
So we're just going to guess the color?
You're going to guess the color. And if it's a doji like that or that, so it's got to be really tight doji. Those are okay because there's a decent color. But if it's like, you know, nothing, then we'll, you know, that'll be ignored. That'll be ignored. But anything with a bit of color, that'll be ignored. That's got a color. We'll count it. Okay.
Is there conditions? Can I say if it gets above, it's bullish? If it's not, it's bearish? Or just bullish, bearish?
Nah, you're just going to have to go bullish, bearish, I think. Okay. Yeah. Oh, could you do conditions? So when you say above, you're just talking about if it breaks the high with a wick, yeah?
Yep, it just breaks the previous high or low.
Oh, we'll give you that. We'll give you that. Okay.
Okay.
So you can tell me. Okay. So next candle is going to be
Bearish.
regardless.
Yeah. If we break the
Okay.
high, I think we'll hit
Bearish.
resistance and be bearish.
Okay. Here we go. Trade number one. Or candle number one. There's 1 point.
Bullish. If it doesn't break the low of it, bullish.
And so bearish if it breaks the low. Okay.
Yep.
Breaks the low, bearish. You're right.
Doesn't break the high, bearish.
Yep.
Bearish. Yeah, we'll say bearish. Oh, is that a doji one or is that a bullish one?
It's been a rough day, so I'll give you a doji on that one. Next candle. That's very tight with the doji.
Bearish.
Okay, 5 out of 5 so far.
I'm gonna say bullish. If it breaks the high, bullish. Yeah, well, yeah, both are right. Bullish again. If it breaks the high.
I'll give you a 0 on that one.
Oh,
sorry, you said if it breaks the high. Okay.
Yep.
Didn't break the high, so it was bullish, so it's correct.
Yeah. Bearish if it breaks the low. Ooh, I think that broke it by a little bit.
Nah, it didn't. I don't think it did. So we'll give you 1.
Maybe a hair. Bullish if we break the high. Same thing. I think we're gonna go bearish here
10.
again.
That's 10 out of 10. Bearish again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bearish if we break the low, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we break the high of the bearish one, bullish, and then I think we'll fill the wick to the left.
Okay. Bearish. So that's 1.
Bullish.
0.
Bearish if we break the low.
Five more to go.
Bullish if we break the high.
Yep.
That's support again. Bearish if we break the low.
Doji. Next.
Same thing. Bearish if we break the low. Damn, keeps going up.
3 more to go.
Let's say bullish if we break the high.
Okay.
Bearish if we break the low. Same thing. Bearish if we break the low.
Wow. Nailed that. 18 out of 20. Gosh, that's crazy. 18 out of 20. All right. You've redeemed yourself, Paul. You've redeemed yourself. That's pretty crazy. 18 out of 20 is pretty good. I mean, geez, if you could find out where to put your stop loss and trade the bodies of those candles, you'd have 18 trades with 18 winning trades. Although that said, you'd probably have to trade without a stop loss because some of those wicks were pretty big.
Yeah,
hey, look,
there was no analysis on that. It was just candle. So I mean, if we'd have did that on the trades, maybe. But then I'm not actually reading. I'm just guessing. I'm not reading a chart.
Yeah. And look, I mean, it'll be interesting to see. And I think the condition thing helps. And I think if we don't do the condition thing, it's probably going to be
it much harder.
It would have made it much harder because you really don't know. So I think let's make a note to do conditions. All right. So guys, we had a tough time in the charts with minus 6R. But Paul redeemed himself with 18 out of 20 on the bar by bar challenge. Hey, Paul, just before we wrap up, what's the best way for the guys to get hold of you?
Instagram or YouTube, at Paul Weidner 94 or youtube.com/tradingwithpaul.
Folks, look, thanks for joining us here on this live stream. This is the first of the TradingView Replay Challenge series, where we're going to have traders come on individually, then pairing up and trading against each other. We're sort of trying to find our way. There's going to be a page on the Trading Nuts site, link underneath the video, where you're going to see a leaderboard of how everyone's fared. People are going to come back on. Paul's going to have another chance to come back on and redeem himself. So, folks, yeah, it's all over there on tradingnut.com. We've also got Paul up on the Build That Bot challenge, Build That Bot series as well. So stay tuned for that. It's coming up on tradingnut.com. Remember to like and subscribe and click all on the notifications on YouTube as well. All right, that's it for the presentation today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.